Clarkston recently approved Georgia's first ever tiny home neighborhood. It is not the first time Clarkston has made the news for its unique qualities. It is known throughout the nation for its diversity. But why? Here's our why guy.
In a metropolitan area with millions of people and dozens of towns, it's hard to stand out. Visit a little spot tucked neatly between railroad tracks and interstate, and you'll immediately notice a worldly flavor that makes Clarkston unique.
And I feel like I'm at home because I see my people here too.
Clarkston, Georgia is known as the most diverse square mile in the United States, and now we're going to explain why. Clarkston is home to 13,000 people representing 40 different nationalities. It started in the 1980s. In the wake of the Vietnam War, thousands of people fled that country, many landing in the United States. The U.S. Refugee Act set the standard for vetting and accommodating people fleeing war or political chaos. Refugee asylum programs identified Clarkston as an ideal resettlement for refugees.
The town, is literally 1 square mile. You can live somewhere in an apartment complex and you can walk to the grocery store, to the mosque, to the Buddhist temple, to the church.
There's access to the interstate and the Atlanta job market. Clarkston is mostly apartments offering affordable housing. There have been brief times when Clarkston stopped taking new refugees, but for the most part, the town has embraced the diversity.
I am so lucky just to be in Clarkston because I see it all.
Many refugees build a new life in a few months and leave Clarkston, but some stay, adding to the worldly flavor of a most unique town.
And if you have a question for Jerry Carnes, our Why Guy, send it over on Facebook, Twitter, or email.